Hey guys, welcome back. This is Aluminum Tarot. We're going to do the love readings for May 2024 for the fire signs for today. I've just finished reading Aries' reading and now we're going to move on to Leo. Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So if you've got these as a part of your chart, maybe even if you've got a a Leo stellium, or if you potentially have a kind of strong placements in your chart, then this reading will be for you, but I'm going to keep it normally as Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So if you like what you see here in this particular podcast or YouTube channel, please be sure to give a like, share, subscribe, ding that notification bell so that you don't miss any updates from the channel. And also, if you would like a personal reading, I would be more than happy to read one for you, attuned to your specific energies and inquiries. After that, just be aware of scammers. Don't allow anyone to approach you or to ask you if you would like a reading, and then they'll do it for you and then they just ghost you after taking your money. Enough said, we're going to go ahead. Let's read for the Lions. So, first off, we're going to talk a little bit about what's going on in the universe at this point. We have about 5 planets, I think, in Taurus. We are still in Taurus season at the time of doing this, this particular video. And additionally, we're going to transit into Gemini. I think it's going to be tomorrow, 21st. Don't quote me on that. And I do know that Jupiter is going to move in Gemini as well. So right now what we're seeing is a bit of more stability flowing into many people's lives that are experiencing that a bit from the 5 planets. We have Sun, Mercury, we also have Jupiter and Venus and one other planet in Taurus. And these are actually helping to bring about that sense of stability. And you may see a few more kind of positive developments taking place in your life. You may get a job offer. You may, your money flows will improve slightly, and or you may get opportunities that will help you to grow financially. So this is a good place to be. I'm going to go ahead and cut the deck. Yep, that was it. The new moon was in Taurus as well, so that popped into my head. Anyways, let's go ahead and begin. Leo, shared energy with the person. Leo's thoughts. Leo's person's thoughts. Leo's feelings. Your person's feelings. Justice just came out for Aries. Leo's outward actions. Leo's person's outward actions. This came out also for Aries. So if you got Aries in your chart, this reading is for you. We're going to go ahead and find the outcome and then the advice. Outcome. Clarify the outcome. Okay, so the advice for this reading, Spirit. All right. So Bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Wands. That means this is a cycle coming to completion with the actions and the choices that you have made in this, moving from the Ace of Wands to the Ten of Wands. And so what we have here shared within the two of you is that the relationship that you share with this person in this particular spread, for the person that this resonates with, is that the person feels like they cannot really manifest anything with you, and that they no longer wish to cooperate on a romantic or even a sexual level. Additionally, the person has decided that either A, they don't feel confident in the relationship, or B, they feel manipulated and that they wish to extricate themselves from the union that they share with you. What I see here on your side, being the Leo, is that this is basically, you felt betrayed. We'll see why. You're trying to get over the hurt that was caused by the dissolution of this relationship, but you do still have those lingering feelings like you've been stabbed in the back multiple times by this person, and it's no longer something that you want to deal with as far as relationships go. You got the Nine of Swords reverse and the Ten of Swords. That is basically in procession. And we can even pull another card. The King of Swords. They may just think that you're, you may just think that this person is very, very cold, calculated, and not really, every step that they take when dealing with you is to kind of get a word in edgewise, or to kind of, to continue to have power over you. I don't see it in the reversed here, so it's not like so much narcissistic, but it is a person that is definitely deliberate in their actions. Now, when we look at your person's energies, we have the Queen of Pentacles reverse and the Eight of Cups. This has really caused them to become off kilter when it comes to the dynamic of the relationship they share with you. They are walking away from it. They're thinking at least about walking away from it. And then afterwards, so we have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Nine of Pentacles, both reversed. We have the Eight of Cups. So this is a person, they want to walk away, but they're not really sure if it's the right decision, because it makes them feel very uneasy dealing with this type of dynamic. Moving into the feelings, you, Leo, what you feel about this person is that they're a massive source of drama, and to an extent, quite a foolish or naive person. Either A, they take a lot of risk, and those risks are the things that jeopardize the relationship in general. Furthermore, you find that this person is actually quite fickle-minded, or they're very immature in the way they express their emotions. So for you, looking at all of this, if this person did betray you in the past, or if you feel that this relationship should be dead, done, and over with, the reason for that is because in your eyes, you see them as an extremely immature type of person that is unable to sustain a relationship with the kinds of behavior that they bring to it. So perhaps this is a person that would say a lot of foolhardy things. They'd say, oh, well, that's very stupid what you think. Or they would, you would tell them, oh, well, I love you. And then they'd say, oh yeah, it's 8:15. And it's just like, you're on two different pages when it comes to that. So it's almost like this person is deliberately not trying to show you that they care on a deeper level. They're not trying to show you that they would reciprocate your emotional input or your emotions that you invest in this particular union. Now, on their end, they have the Justice reverse. So they may be feeling that they want, if the two of you broke up, They feel that it's number one, unfair what happened, and number two, they don't want to give it a second chance. So the energy that I get from the person that you're dealing with, Leo, is that this person, based off of what I see about your, the way you perceive this person, I don't think that this person is really aware of the things that they do to you. And furthermore, they tend to play the victim and they are just completely cut off from reality in many ways. For their feelings to have the justice reverse and judgment reverse. So this is Libra, and then this is Scorpio Sagittarius energy here. It's almost like this person wants the upper hand because they feel slighted and they feel that there's no equal give and take, when in fact it doesn't really seem that they're offering any cups at all. They don't see any love in this relationship. I see not a single cup card other than the Page of Cups on your side related to your feelings. And yeah, they're just going to give up. They're not going to take a second chance, and then they're just going to, break the contract with you, if you want to say it that way. But more so, I see a person who feels like they want to have all the power and control within the union that the two of you shared at one point. Going into the last part, we have once again the High Priestess, and then the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. It's almost like that it's more important for you to disconnect from this, not to give it any more energy, and to go off and heal. Maybe to try to find and see whether or not you can network and join union with someone else. Because the Temperance card here is the Sagittarius card. So you may be a Sagittarius, or you may be dealing with Sagittarius in this way. There's also Pisces here, Cancer Pisces as well. So they may have some of those placements in their chart. There's Aquarius as well. And Aquarius, Sagittarius, Pisces, or Cancer. And then on this person's end, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and a lot of Earth in the chart. Now, the way that you are reacting is that you're doing your best to actually trust the divine in the process of disconnecting from this person, as well as guiding yourself to healing and moving forward, because you have two major arcana here. And Temperance and the High Priestess are very good cards to have, because what they do is they show you that the universe will give you the next steps. They will coach you and guide you through the process. So you may be tuning into your intuition quite a bit to learn and understand what you need to do next, because you felt this betrayal in the past, it was important for you to detach first, and then the second step was to find out where you went wrong, how to heal, and how to move forward. Because there's no point in putting in extra work into this relationship if you know that the person refuses to take accountability and refuses to reciprocate the love that you share for them. Now, the way that this person is responding, they also have two major arcana cards. They have the Star. I can't really show you all the nudity, all the Pamela Coleman Smith artwork, which I think is amazing here, but to YouTube, it's nudity. It's verboten, as they would say in Germany. This person is obviously holding back. They're not going to commit to any kind of specific action. They feel like it's hopeless. And I think that they're just going to respond suddenly by they probably responded by just giving up and disconnecting from the relationship, possibly even ghosting as well. But this Tower card, the way that they are responding, I think that they're holding back because they feel that the relationship is hopeless, or that perhaps they don't see a way forward with the union that the two of you share. What did this person do in the past that caused this incident? Okay. What this person did, we have the Sun reverse, we have the Seven of Wands reverse, and then we have the Five of Pentacles reverse. What I'm getting here is that the person in question they want to come out from the cold. That much is apparent. But they don't know how to fight for the relationship. And right now they're feeling deeply unhappy. I think what they did was, you probably saw that they were a bit brash and a bit unrestrained in the past. What they did when they communicated with you, they probably said some very nasty things to you, or probably said some things that insinuated that they weren't there for the long haul, or that they weren't necessarily trying to build a deep and meaningful relationship. The Knight of Swords is normally a person that can do things that cause strain and tension. They're normally seen as revolutionaries, but they also can be seen as agitators as well. So at any point in time in the relationship you felt that you were agitated or provoked by some of the things that they did or said, then that would be a clear indicator as to what took place. As far as the outcome of this union, this liaison, I see that it's a clear sign for you to just go ahead and be happy on your own. Additionally, what I would see is that maybe you want to start speaking to some new people, but I don't see it in a flirtatious way. I think that what happened with this previous relationship caused you to be a bit more discerning with the types of people that you invite into your life. Maybe you've learned a lesson from this, because the Page of Swords communicates uncomfortable truths, that sometimes it's better for you to be on your own. I've been there, and I can very much understand how that operates, because for me, like when I went through a period of dating and I said, okay, you know what, this is kind of done and over with. I'm ready to just kind of give to myself a bit more and just be on my own, rediscover my, my passions, the things that I enjoy in life, because I don't want to spend all of my time feeding a monster in which that monster grows every day. And perhaps this could have been a good union between the two of you, but by the end of May, I don't see you really caring too much about that. I see you just clearing the fog and learning how to be true to yourself and be happy on your own. Because the advice here is the Ace of Swords in the reverse. And what that indicates to you is that, number one, it's important that you sever ties with people who no longer work well with you in a relationship, or when it comes to communication. Sever ties with people who fail to communicate properly with you. People who are deceptive, who lie. I think this is one of the things that you may have experienced in the past with the person in question. People who ghost. People who just basically are unable to wield the sword in a genuine and methodical manner. What it's telling you to do now, you have to pick that sword up and you have to learn how to use it all over again. So whatever conditions that brought you to this relationship, it's important that you kind of see those red flags and wonder how you progressed it into that state. Because we have here the Magician. Maybe there was a misfiring in the thing that you wanted to manifest. And what this did is this caused a bit of the falling out. And additionally, it caused a lot of the chaos and confusion that created the entire scenario. So you kind of knew that you were on the wrong page, but you were just manifesting one type of thing that you wanted. When you got it, it was kind of like, I can push this back, return to sender. And I think now you will try to work a bit more on your manifestation techniques. And hopefully that will give you the chance to bring in someone who is a bit more qualified, or at least a bit more reciprocal with the way that they entertain the relationships here. Because in this one, I don't see this person really wanting to change. And I don't want them to, I don't see them wanting to take accountability. They're just basically, oh, this is hopeless, you know what, screw this, I'm done. And that's the way they're approaching it. Whereas I see you actually going through the lessons. Maybe this is triggering some of the deep-seated lessons that you have had to face throughout, the time of the relationship with them. So that's basically what I see for the rest of May 2024 for Leo. This has been Aluminum Tarot. Thanks so much for joining. This is just a quick kind of like love energy check-in. If you like what you see here, please be sure to give a like, share, subscribe, ding the notification bell, and also so that you don't miss any updates from future posts. I'm going to do my best to keep these posts coming. And if you have any suggestions for things that you would like to see on the channel, please be sure to send that in the comment section as well. I'm more than happy to try to experiment with new types of reading styles. Also, if you would like a personal reading, feel free to message me at the information in the description box below. Instructions are located there on the Blink card that is located there. And I'm going to wrap things up for here. I'm going to keep these around 20 minutes. Thank you so much for your time and energy and attention, and I will see you next time. Love and light.